Jimmy's and My Anniversary today, and he said he was going to bake the cake and the icing, or then let him at least make the icing, because he has his own special thing on it. So I'm like, okay. He wants to do the frosting. He said, I'll do the whole thing. I said, well, let me do the cake and you do the frosting. So I usually do my frosting, but that's just the oven being ready. He's going to do the frosting for the anniversary cake, and so I'm just going to put one of these in. This is the yellow cake. You know, even Martha admits to using cake mixes, so that's what I'm going to do. So I have the yellow cake mix in there, and to that I'm going to add 1 cup of water, half a cup of oil, and that's just vegetable oil, corn oil, whatever you want to use, avocado oil, vegetable oil. Going on there a little bit. And then we've got 3 eggs, 3 large eggs, okay? I don't know anybody who really buys small eggs, right? And where does a recipe ever say, like, 3 tiny eggs, 3 small eggs? Hi, faithful one, how are you? So that's it for that, and then get your pans ready. I've got my pans ready. And you can butter and flour, or you can use one of those baking sprays. Okay. And then I have some other things to talk about, like Mr. Rogers says. Thank you, Pamela. Hold on, I'm trying to get you to see a better view here. Let's see if I can get that to stay. There we go. You guys forgot last night to remind me to tell you the story about the poison seeds. I'm going to tell you that, and I'm also going to tell you the story of the tree trimming today, and you never know what else I may talk about. Does Jimmy have an older brother? No, he does not have an older brother. He has 1 older sister. Everybody else is younger. Okay. So that. Davida, I'm just making a super moist yellow cake right now. Jimmy's going to make the frosting. He said he has a special way to make it. I don't know. I always make my frosting, the buttercream, which is with the chocolate. It's always really good, but Jimmy probably found something. And it's always, any frosting recipe I find is usually the same. That's the thing about it. They say it's different, but it's like the same. Anyway, let me get this out. Okay. Let me scrape this off. And now I can move you back a little bit. Let's see if I can get you over here. Let me get this over here. move you back now. Okay. Jimmy just went to the post office. I'm going to tell you about the tree trimming. I'm going to tell you about the chestnuts, and remind me to tell you about the poison seeds because Davida forgot to remind me about the poison seeds. Okay, so here's one of my layers. I put the baking spray in there. This time the baker's, whatever that was, the secret or the Pam, I forget, I think it's the Pam baking spray. Usually I use butter and flour, but I took a shortcut today. You know, they said cake mix got smaller. Isn't that crazy? How small are they going to make it till just you have to buy 2 boxes for 2 layers? That's all because people can't handle the price increase. Do you know that? Mentally, they'd rather pay the same for smaller rather than a little more for the regular size. I don't know. Let me see who this is. Answer that toll-free call. Toll-free call was calling me. Toll-free toll. Take a hike. We're making a real cake, Davida. It's not plaster of Paris. Okay. So. Okay. Yeah. I'm making a mess, but what else is new? All right, let me. Let that fill up, okay. Yeah. And now, okay, then. Okay, what I do, okay, you can do it or not. I do that a few times. I know it's loud. Turn your volume down because it's a stone counter, so. The reason you do that, sorry, I'm done with that. Sorry for the loud noise. The reason that you do that is so that you get the air bubbles out of your cake. Okay, and push that back. And I'm gonna put these in the oven. And let me see what I have to set the oven to. I have to set the oven to, but then I'm gonna talk to you about something, a couple of things, important things. And they are going to, well, the first thing I'm gonna talk to you about revolves around these. So you can think about what those are, okay? I'm gonna see that this needs 2, we're gonna do this at, we're gonna start it at 24 minutes. I almost went flattened. Okay, so. Here's Jimmy.
What's that line?
Post me another lovely anniversary song on Facebook. Oh, that other time you did that? Remember that one?
Oh my God.
Oh, that was fun.
What was that song again? Happy Anniversary,
baby. You never listened to the lyrics. That was
I know.
Yeah, so fun.
I bet you some folks on there are gonna listen to the
I doubt
lyrics right now.
they did, but maybe.
Maybe they will. Maybe they'll listen to
Yeah.
it. See, do not
Jimmy
mess with that
posted
song.
an anniversary song on Facebook by the Little River Band. He thought it was so great. Happy anniversary, baby, and he was bragging about it. We were having, that's when we first moved back in the house, and we had the contractors here, I think, and stuff, and he's bragging about it. And I went to listen to it, go listen to the lyrics. And then he's like, he had to go and make a new post that he didn't listen to the lyrics. Anyway, so we're going to talk about these and we're going to talk about poison seeds. What's that? Napkin World. Oh, I think we have a, oh, Jimmy, you should not have put this on the stove. You know, you got to be careful. I think we have some Happy Mail. I think we have some Happy Mail too. I think, let's see. Jimmy, you got to be careful putting this stuff on the stove.
Yes, dear.
My daughter's making tea every 5 minutes, heating everything up to beyond belief. Okay. I don't know, you could try the other box and see what's in there. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's so funny. I bet you this is from Muppets. Muppets, I just saw stuff like this, these printed tissues, and I was going to order them, and I said, I wonder how they work for decoupage. They must work the same way. These are so pretty. Gosh, you read my mind. If I know this is Muppets. She told me something was coming. Thank you, Muppets. And then she got me these. Aw, those are super cute. Let's see. Is there a card in there?
No, oh, that? Where?
In that box?
No, that's just right there.
Oh. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is an assortment. It's Napkin World. It's, oh, wow. Okay, before we get to the poison seeds, let's look at these. There's really a market for selling napkins. I know you can't believe it, but there is. I should sell some. I have so many. Okay. I trade them as much as I can, but here. I only have so many friends that do napkin decoupage. Look at those. Those are so cute. I have a perfect can for that. And there's quite a few. Wow. Aw, look at these. Those are really pretty. Very nice. And, oh wow. You're getting me set for Christmas in July. Davita loves this. Right, Davita? You love the Christmas in July. Look at that, how pretty that is. That would go nice on one of those jars that I make into vases. That would really go nice because that's like the perfect thing. You can cut them out, do them separately, or do the whole thing. Very nice, thank you. And this is really nice. That's really nice. As I'm putting my craft stuff away, I know where my stuff is now. Oh my gosh, I was looking at these. Those are really cute. Oh my gosh, Muppets. This one is so nice. Look at that. That would, you know, oh, I love that. That is really nice. Okay. And then we have these. Look how cute that is. That's really nice. And then look how nice that is. I don't have, anybody could use these for napkins ever. I'll never look at napkins like that again. And then this is so cute. Thank you, Muppets. I love them. I will be doing some decoupage projects with them, except I'm getting all my stuff together and it's easier and easier just to craft now. Okay, let me put these back in here. I wonder if I can do it as nice as she did it. Probably not.
There's the bowls.
Down, oh, are they incandescent or are they LED? Really?
Yeah.
I did a pretty good job getting them back in. Thank you, Muppets. And thank you, Tracy, who packed the orders so nicely from Napkin World. And if you like those, you can go, I guess it's probably napkinworld.com, it doesn't say here. Thank you so much. Whoops.
I'm gonna get one of those Vita sodas out there. Okay?
Oh, yeah, I almost made a very terrible mistake. I think the thing went blank when I was at Walmart, okay, or you would have seen, I was in the ice cream aisle, and on the end of the aisle, they had these Rita sodas, and they looked like the Jarritos. And I thought, oh, wow, and they had like a lime one, and I said, oh, I bet that's like this soda that we used to drink as kids called bitter lemon, which I can never find anymore, bitter lemon. In the soda can like that, you can find bitters and stuff, but, so, is that the LED?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I was like, oh, great, you know? And I picked up them, and then when I got to the checkout, remember I was telling you guys I only got one strawberry one, I was all upset, and I had two, I thought I had two. Well, I put them out on the counter because we were gonna do a taste test today, and my daughter's in here making tea, and she goes, why do we have margaritas in here? And I go, what do you mean, why? You've had those before? And she goes, no, they have alcohol in them. I said, no, they don't, because they were not even in the alcoholic section. They were sold on the end cap, and they didn't even, and they didn't even ask when I pushed it through the register. Normally they ask, is the customer over 21, right? So they didn't ask anything like that. I just put them right through. So I look at it, and it says, what is it, 8% alcohol?
I guess. That's what
It says it contains 8% alcohol. So I'm like, oh, okay.
You want to show them? When you grab one?
You can show it.
Just so that they see. It looks like.
But it looks just like the sodas. So that would have been, then they really would have called CPS on me if I hadn't noticed that one. Why are they all so mellow? I don't know. The kids are drinking like crazy with their mom. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? And good thing it was a black screen because you guys couldn't see. Can you imagine? Because I was going, oh, let's get these and we'll do taste tests. Yeah, of course. I didn't know they had alcohol in them. That was crazy. But I'm going to talk to you about this. Okay, so does anybody know what these are yet? Because I don't know if you posted in there. Post in if you know what these are, please. And these have nothing to do with the poison seeds. Poison seeds, I'll talk to you in a minute. They look like kumquats. They're not. Okay.
See? These soda.
This is what I picked up. Rita's
$1
sparkling
bottle.
margarita. It was $1 a bottle.
8% alcohol.
8% alcohol over there.
That's ridiculous. Can you read it?
And over, yeah. And then turn it over here. What does that say? Contains alcohol.
Yeah. Jeez, oh man.
And they didn't even say is customer over 21 or anything.
Jeez.
These look like limes, Rose said. Figs, Connie Miller said. Nope, nope. Are they pears? Nope. I'll give you another clue. They're sticky-ish to the touch. See, I meant for that to happen to help you, Carolyn. Yeah, I know, to keep me away from CPS, I know. They are sticky-ish. Those are imposter limes. They are not. What could they be? Kiwis? Nope. The clue is they're a little sticky. Okay, here's another clue. They have the name American in their name. The word American in their name. They're not, nope, Karen H., they have the word American in their name. And they grow on a tree, as you would imagine. but not on a bush or a shrub. They're not walnuts. Though we do have black walnuts up here. You know, you should ask Georgia to go pick some of those black walnuts. Those are like amazingly good for you.
Really?
She says she has them like crazy back there, and she always tells me to go on the hike back there. We should go on a hike back there.
Okay.
No clue? Okay. Let's just say if anybody has a clue as to what these are. They're American chestnuts. So, let me see how one would be. Back in 19,
19.
yeah, no, not 19, 1991, yes, back in 1991, I planted a American chestnut tree. It was just a little tree like you would buy at the nursery, you know how they sell them that size. I also at the time planted cherry trees and an apple tree, and none of those other trees took, okay? I think it was, excuse me, we also planted 2 Japanese maples, and they took, okay? But the cherry tree and the apple tree did not take. And in my other house, I had like really nice fruit trees to put in the back. Anyway, I think it was because we had just built the house and the soil, whatever. But this chestnut tree took. Now this chestnut tree was kind of like planted on the side of the driveway, okay? And my daughter even backed into this chestnut tree. How long ago did you back into that chestnut tree? Yeah, it's been about 10 years at least, okay? She backed into it. And Jimmy's like, oh, the tree is going to die now, right? And he was secretly glad because for some reason, he doesn't like this tree, okay? I don't know why. I don't know what he holds against this tree, but he doesn't like it. So I think he was secretly hoping the tree would die. But the tree and I had a pact, it's not going to die. And I talked to it and I said, you're going to be good. And it didn't die at all, okay? Not at all. So years later now, the tree is very tall, very, very tall, but it has some lower branches and we try to trim them. Now when it drops, it makes these things, if these were peaches or plums or something, I would have like a bushel full. But now, here's the thing. We have the overhead power lines, okay, that come just like from the pole to our house, you know, the ones that go into your house. They're not underground here, they're above ground. So they go over the driveway, so they go straight across. And then the branches were like, at one time in those electrical wires, we got somebody to trim them. As the tree grew taller, the branches grew up, but then they were like coming down with the nuts and they were on top of them. So my son came today because he brought that wood from the Home Depot, and then we visited for a while and he went out and the Schwann's truck was there. So while he was there, I said, hey, Michael, maybe you could just, because my son is 6'2", you could grab the clippers and just clip those things. So he had his truck parked directly underneath them. So then he got in the truck bed and yay, we got all the branches trimmed, which is great. But then as these came down, I thought to myself, because Jimmy is constantly, he was telling the food truck guy, like, that tree is going to fall soon, or something, because it leans a little bit, okay, but it's not going to fall soon. And I will get one, I told him I'll get one of those metal ring things that hold the thing up, you know, with a post. He doesn't know what I'm talking about, but I'll get one. It doesn't need it though, it's strong, healthy. What I want to know, and I doubt any of you will be able to tell me, I'll have to look on the internet, but is how I would harvest the seeds to grow some more trees from this. So I think probably I have to look on the internet because you guys didn't even know what this is. So that was a long, convoluted story for absolutely probably no reason, unless somebody that's watching this later on, yes, could be a possibility, knows what I'm talking about, okay? And then maybe you can help me out with that. The other thing is about the poison seeds. Okay. Did you guys know what, okay. Is anybody familiar with is anyone familiar with calla lilies? Anyone? That's a good idea, Wendy. Thank you. That's a good idea. You are, Rose. Rose, have you planted calla lilies? Well, I don't know. I don't know if I should open them because I don't know if my full heart and hands are hard and they're like real sticky, like sappy. And I don't want to touch them again because I just got that off my hands. But I will whenever I find out how to do it. Not the Easter lily, the calla lily. It looks like a little, kind of like a teacup. I think they're in Alice in Wonderland. Here's the reason, okay? I was given some of those seeds. They were sent to me by someone, a special friend, who asked me to pass them out. Okay, so when I got them yesterday, she also sent me a crepe myrtle tree that had rooting hormones. So I got nervous because it was kind of wilted because it spent the weekend in transit. And I put it into some dirt, and it looks like it might be perking up. You know what they are? Oh, good, Davida, because some of these seeds are supposed to be headed your way. So listen to what happened, Davida, since you missed this. So when I got the box, for some reason, okay, what my good friend did, which is really sweet of her, she sent me pepper seeds, which I planted. Then she sent me an envelope of the calla lily seeds, okay? And then she sent me these crepe myrtles, and the crepe myrtles were in a baggie that had a moist, everybody hates that word, paper towel in it, okay? So I guess somehow it got the envelope, which had the calla lily seeds, a little wet, or that's just the way they looked, because I didn't understand that it's in a pod and you have to like squeeze the seed out of it, okay? So when I looked at the calla lily seeds, which were actually pods, to me they looked like they were getting like, you know, when something gets wet and gets a little bit like a white mold, and I freaked. I said, oh my gosh. I said to Jimmy, I can't send these out to California, and I can't send these out to Long Island. They will be really horrible by the time they get there. So I'm going to have to put them in the dirt. And I said, I will have to, did you put fertilizer in with the Craigmentals? What are the Craigmentals? The crepe myrtles? I'm going to fertilize it. I'm going to do everything with the Miracle Grow now. So, okay. So I freaked out, right? I freaked out, and I knew my friend was busy at the moment. I knew my friend was really busy, and I couldn't call my friend. So I just grabbed a couple of pots, and I put the seeds in pots, and I figured, yeah, then when whatever Scooter visits and Davida and Lisa D and whoever else that these were going to, I'll just have to give them the plant or give them seeds from these plants, right? At least I saved the flowers. So I'm all proud of myself that I saved the seeds. And then I talked to my friend in the evening, and I told her what I told you, and she goes, oh my gosh, no. Hi, Ash. She says, you had to squeeze the little seed out of those pods. It's a little brown seed. You have to squeeze it out of the pods. So I go, oh my gosh, you mean it won't grow in the dirt? And she goes, no, you have to dig those up. I said, I have to dig them up? She goes, you have to dig them up. I will, Rose. I'll do it right after this. So I'm like, you've got to be kidding. She goes, no. You have to dig them up. Boil these for like 8 minutes and cut off the skin. But wait, I want to plant them. Wouldn't boiling kill the seeds? Okay, so hi, Janae. So I'm like, okay, all right, I'll do that tomorrow, right? So I figure I'll do that tomorrow. And then Scooter called me, and Scooter and I were on the phone. And then I started looking up, because I just wanted someone to tell me that, thank you, happy anniversary, MRB, thank you. I just wanted someone to tell me that it would be all right, that I could leave them in the dirt and didn't have to dig them up. And as I was looking it up, I found out that the calla lily seed is extremely toxic. I don't even know if my friend knows this, because my friend has a lot of animals. It said it is extremely toxic and fatal most oftenly if ingested by an animal, by your dog. But it said, make sure you're wearing gloves when you're handling these seeds. And now, by the grace of God, aside from taking it out of the envelope and looking at them, I did put gloves on, thankfully. But I said to Scooter last night, how long do you think the effects take? Okay, thank you, Rox, who's that? Roots. So anyway, she says, Carolyn, I think you probably would be really sick by now or something. I'm like, okay, well, that's good. But I doubt my friend would know this because I know my friend would be like, oh, be careful about this and that. So I have to tell her that they are extremely toxic. But now I'm really, really afraid. And Scooter's like, don't send them to me because I'm worried about my animals. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. So now I'm like, okay, well, I said, I wonder if, Lisa D or anyone knows about these. So now I have to dig them up, but I'm going to put gloves on. But I'm nervous. I have to keep them way out of the way because I want to call her Lily. Lucy will dig anything at any point, like she destroyed my miniature roses, both plants of miniature roses. So I'm really nervous about it, really, really nervous about it. And so I'm wondering if anybody has any advice on that. And I'm just going to get a drink here while we're waiting here. Tell me if you have any advice on the calla lily. That would be great to know. Yeah, Tina. So, but I don't even know if my friend knows it. And she's got lots of dogs, including dogs that dig. So, because I know, like, she would have told me, be real careful. Because she told me, yeah, I have them in a pot, Davita. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'll send you some too if I get some out, and you can do the same. But now, what was I going to say? She told me, oh, have the kids do them. Have the kids put, and like she never told me about gloves. So I know she doesn't know. Seems like they will split on their own until they germinate. Okay. Well, mine are in dirt. So I've got to like sift through the dirt and get them out. Hi, Debbie L. Thank you. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you something else. Okay. Which I have to check on these. I don't know what, I'm working with this company now, Lean Joe Bean. Okay, this is for my blog actually, or I think through YouTube as well. But it's one of my blog networks that I'm in. So I have to try these out and see what happens. These are instant coffees. This one is supposed to give you energy. And this one, it said, is like a weight loss one. I don't know. I didn't even know that. They said that this one was, it said that these were both energy ones. So I'm going to see what these are going to be like. But let me go check that cake. But I can't try them yet because I have to read all the requirements because this is a campaign. Let me see. I think those are done. See, that was 24 minutes. So I think they're definitely putting less cake mix in the boxes, definitely. And pretty soon you'll, like I said, you're going to need 2 boxes to make a layer cake. And I also got this hair color. This is a different one. It's the same company, but this is So this is, I'm gonna try the next time because it didn't get here fast enough. This is the cocoa red instead of the chocolate cherry, so might be a little bit different, which might be good, you know? Okay, so looks like these cool down a minute. Let me shut that oven. Okay, my part of the cake is done, except I'm gonna have to pipe this stuff on. Jimmy's not experienced in that. Okay. All right, now. What's I gonna say? So I have to figure out what to do with that, and sorry. What is this? I got this. Let's see. Oh, I got these. I've got to try these out. These are really cool.
Here's something too.
Oh yeah, Davida wants to see those, I'm sure. These are super cool. I don't know if any of you ever have done this. You put your hummingbird nectar in there, and you pop this on your finger, and you hold it, and the hummingbird will come to your finger, and it will eat right out of there. And there's 3 of these. I can put a link in there. Right in there, and you just put a little hummingbird nectar in there. You get three rings, and you even get a little brush to clean it. It will clean that out really good so it's nice and clean. And the hummingbird, I've seen people do this, and I am going to try that, and I will of course take a video. And then Davida, you probably have these, but I got these on a really good deal. I'm sure Davida has these molds. Oh my goodness. The ones that look like the little chocolate bars, Davida, you have those, right? That's what you made your little candies with. And then this looks like a giant chocolate bar. And then these make the little letters. Happy birthday. And the alphabet. You've tried those coffees and they say they help with pain and weight, but they didn't do anything. Well, I don't know. Did you try this brand? I don't know. You know, that's what we're doing it for. Okay. Now let's see what else. And then remember the other day I was trying to show you, I got this. My son, I just showed my son. He goes, oh, I got a cooler one. I said, how much cooler? He goes, oh, but yours is wireless. Yours is really cool. I'm like, what? You got a wired one? So but his watch can, because he has an Apple Watch too. He's again, and I didn't get to open this the last time. It's hot. I think I'm going to go swimming in a little bit. Can't believe I've only been swimming once this year, and that's because of the thunderstorms. It's been horrible. So I am going to try that out. Let's see. Put that over here. So it comes with a little cord, because this is, you can charge the unit, and that the unit can be wireless. You understand what that means? Or you could use it plugged in. So we'll try it out and see how it works and see how the Apple Watch likes it, all right? I'm going to put this back here. Okay. And then you can put it into a USB, or you can put it into this and plug it in a regular thing. But let me get, I can't do my phone on it because I'm recording on my phone, but I can put my watch on it and see how it works. I'll just put it into one of these USB guys here. Okay, and you see it lighting up there? Can you see that? Let's move these.
See if mine, let me just put mine on just for the heck of it.
I don't think it can. It's an apple.
right.
It's an apple, isn't it?
Let's see. There it goes, it's charging.
Really?
Wireless charging.
Wow. It doesn't, does it say that it does that?
It's a wireless charger. Most wireless chargers are wireless chargers. Now, I probably won't charge my, this thing.
Okay,
You're
so,
supposed to, something has to go in here, honey. Something has to go in there. I don't think that. No. You need a thing in there.
what do you mean?
Maybe you're supposed to put your charger in it. Look in the back. I'm looking at this thing here. It looks like
Oh, yeah. But that's not good, then I don't have
I
it.
know.
That's not good then.
I know, it's not good.
Why do I maybe because these things are too much money?
I don't know. Now, can I see that for a minute?
It says you put it in there and you wind the thing and you wind the wire up in the back.
Yeah.
But it is good because it holds it up instead of it's not flopped over on the table, you know?
Mm-hmm.
For that purpose, it's good. But would it work here?
I think it should. Let's see. Let me try this. Yeah, because it says it's there, so it's doing it there too.
Oh, so okay,
There you go,
so
so you
that's
can.
okay. So
Yep.
that's good then, okay. Or you could hang it up on this.
Yeah.
But I would just use that because I really want to have two different spaces that I can charge my phone.
What is this thing right here?
I mean, my watch.
Oh, it shuts it
earbuds.
off. That shuts it off.
Well, it does earbuds as well.
Okay. Pretty cool. Oh, that probably does it right there too.
What?
Right there. And on that circle right there. So
Well, that's
pretty
where we
cool.
had it.
Yeah, so it's charging.
Yeah.
So, all right, so that's cool. So you can take this back out, you know?
Yeah.
And you can probably take that off, can you? And
No, you don't used to take it off.
what is this thing right here? I don't know what this is.
Here, here's the panel.
Let's see this thing right here. I'm curious about this.
Here, it tells you here, look. Here.
Let me see.
Here, you look at that. I gotta get these cakes out.
Oh, that's where you put the wire at. If you want to charge that. If you want to put your charger there.
That's what? Yeah, if you want to put your.
Put the wire there. Let's see if they can see it here. Yeah, so you put the wire, this little thing right here. You store the wire in there. So, it's good. Turn on and off the light. Oh, that's probably the blue light it turns on and off. That button right there.
There's the one layer.
Okay, well, I get to make the icing. She doesn't know the work I'm gonna put with this icing here.
Jimmy, you better.
It's gonna be
So
good.
you don't have to doctor.
It's gonna be very, very good. It's pretty cool.
Whoops.
Ceramic spoon.
Huh? Yeah, no, I was gonna show, I was gonna surprise.
Okay, I'm gonna grab it now.
Here, watch, let me just put these.
Make sure I have my recipe together real quick, okay?
Huh?
Make sure I have my recipe together for you.
And here's the other one that's gonna go up there. So that was 24 minutes, so that can go. All right, now, let me show you the other thing. I've gotta check on this blog thing, I've gotta. Okay, wait. So nobody knows about the poison seeds. You have to check those out. What happens if I leave them in the dirt? Hi, Yorkhill. Take my vitamins out of here. Thank you. Okay. Now, I'll show you what I got in the other box. Okay. Oh, yeah, I meant to shut it off. Oh, shut the timer off. It's on, I think. Please, thank you. All right. Let me take my other vitamins before I forget. Sorry, guys. I just want this done because I. Okay. I gotta eat something really, just gotta eat like a cracker because you can get really sick. If you take those on an empty stomach, any vitamins on an empty stomach. Okay, so I got this. So I thought it looked really retro. I can put links to this stuff. I know the last time you guys were like, you didn't get your links up fast enough. And I can put links to this stuff. My son just bought, $800 worth of, I think he bought like a weight bench and a weight rack or something, a couple things at Amazon. I go, did you use my affiliate link? And he goes, oh crap. So I showed it to him. He goes, it'd be nice if you reminded me before I spent $800, Mom. So just remember it next time. Hopefully somebody got the credit. Hopefully he went through somebody's affiliate link. Okay, there we go. So, another. Oh my goodness. And Jimmy would be like, get the knife and cut it. Hey, Jimmy?
Here.
Where is the watermelon that I bought you? Oh, good. I really thought you were going to say, oh, it's still in the car. We definitely have to, we've been cutting our watermelon so late. It's ridiculous. But it's been good, so watch. This one will cut right on time. And I hope it'll still be good. I've been craving like ice cold watermelon. Okay. So. I think it looks really retro. I love it. I love it. And it's big because when we use the Instant Pot over here, Jimmy like is always putting the ladle just down anywhere. He doesn't take the other spoon rest over. So that'll be nice to have one to just do that. And I love that one. Isn't it really cute? The wise owl. So that'll be good. All right, so I think we are through here. I'm going to have to read more about the poison seeds, but thank you so much, Muppets and Manilow. I really appreciate it. And I think that movie for the members is going to be on Sunday. So there'll be more details about that coming. And what else? Is that all I have to say, Davida? I think so. All right, I think I covered everything. I did the cake. I showed you, talked about the poison seeds. I asked you about the chestnuts, but if anybody understands anything about these American chestnuts, how to, other than the person that answered, you could put it in the comments, or you could always email me. My email is always in the videos. Okay, and Carol Boyce, we're still praying for your husband. I hope everything is looking better. Hi, Deanna. Hi, Deborah Van Couverton. Hi, Nurse of All Trades. Hi, York-Hill. 10th Angel Rose, Jeanette, Debbie L, Dana, Davida. Oh, wait a minute. Wendy. Connie. I got Nurse of All Trades right. I know Nana Patty was here. And Justin, Roots, Debbie I got, right? See, I just want to see if I got everybody. So thanks. Let me see here. I missed somebody. Hi, Pamela. I got Pamela. I don't want to miss anybody. I was watching a little bit of the Durst trial, but it's so ridiculous. They're going to watch that movie, All Good Things, which I'm probably going to be our next Patreon movie, maybe. Cat Whisper, happy anniversary. Jimmy and Carolyn, God bless you with lots of love and happiness and good health and many more years to come. Oh, thank you, Cat Whisper. Have a lovely day together. You should be spending time out with Jimmy. No work. There's never a day without work, unfortunately. But we are going to go down to the lake, take a swim. I had to bake the cake, though, so I took you guys with me. Let's see, Tina. Rose. Jenny Anderson. Janae Ann. Ash Lewis. My Full Heart and Hands. Okay, Patricia. Okay, got everybody. So, Karen H. I think I got you all. That's probably people at the end. And I think there was Tina. Okay, all right. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Do something fun. Hi, Catherine. Do something fun. Take a rest if you want. Hi, Nana Patty. We'll see you guys later. Love to all. God bless. See you later. Bye-bye. You're welcome, Pamela. CJ, hi. Hi, Moo of 2. We haven't seen you. Everybody thought you hate us. Film Jimmy getting the frosting. I will. All right, love you.